Welcome, I'm Kim. I'm going to demonstrate a very abbreviated ultrasonic facial service. So a lot of my clients are familiar with it, so I figured the easiest would be just do a really brief tutorial video. Not even a tutorial, just a little show of what to, a demo, what to expect. Again, abbreviated and on my own face, so definitely not as spa-like in watching this video, but it will be for you when you come see me. So anyways, my face is cleansed, and in fact I did a little bit of a microdermabrasion before, so that's why I've got a little bit of pink around me, so around my face. So what I would do now is I have a cocktail made up here of A, C, and a 302 plus drops, which are it's just a peptide blend of great things for aging. So what I pour it into my skin, into my hands, and then apply evenly all over. And if I had a client, I was working on a client, I would actually spend probably a good 5 to 10 minutes doing a massage, do a facial massage, and just to be able to kind of give them the idea that they're being nurtured, which they are. So then I take my sonicator, and to test it, because it can get really hot, especially if it's been sitting. I learned that the hard way. Add a spray of a calming mist or whatever, even water works, just to see if it's active. You can see if the ball, if they bounce around, a little bit of steam comes off, or vapor, really. Apply the rest of my skin, because you really want this to be move very smoothly, and I always start in a grid pattern, beginning with my forehead. Nice even pressure. And the pressure will change or will depend on each client. Some clients appreciate decent pressure, others just want the feel of the nice warm sonicator, and they don't necessarily want a lot of pressure. Some can't tolerate a lot of pressure. There's a lot of factors. So I just am always sure about checking in with them, how they like the temperature. How's it feel? And I move from the center of the face out and down, moving toward the lymph glands. The idea is that the ultrasound brings up any toxins that are close to or just beneath the surface of the skin, draws them up and moves them out. So lymphatic system gets to do its job much more efficiently. Another benefit of ultrasound for facials is it increases circulation around the surface of the skin. It enlivens and improves tone of skin. So if you're tired, say today I didn't get a whole lot of great sleep last night, my eyes are tired, my skin is a little bit duller, and so this would help to perk it up, and it's really great for working with hyperpigmentation or scarring. In fact, I got into this business, I was inspired by my own skin after I was in my late 30s, and I took a selfie during a hike, and as I look back on the selfie, I was like, what the heck, I had this big brown spot on my forehead. I'd never noticed it before, and I was like, what is that? So I immediately made an appointment with my dermatologist, who promptly said, oh, it's just melasma. And I said, melasma? The mask of pregnancy. My youngest at the time was like 4, and I thought, how is that possible? She's like, oh yeah, and it's triggered by sun exposure, and some people are more prone to it than others, so obviously I am. So she put me on medicine to help with that, and it worked. If I would have known then what I know now, I would have been a little less impatient, and I would have started working more from the inside out, and with natural product like the 302 professional skincare that I use now on all my clients and in all facial services. So but it did correct it. I do, if I go out in the sun without a hat or without any kind of sun protection, it can bring it out a lot faster, because it's still there. But I'll tell you that the over time and using ultrasonic and using good product, good supplementation or just good nourishment, good nutrition, you can build your skin from the inside out. And so getting smarter and getting older, aging gracefully. And again, my whole reasoning is I'm not the only woman of a certain age who has discovered things that they're not happy with about their skin and want to, have sort of desperately looked for means to improve or help or correct imperfections that, or at least things that we interpret as imperfections. And I'm one of those people, but barring injectables and plastic surgeons, that isn't really it's not really my way anyhow. So I'm kind of a purist. So I found that it takes patience but it's doable. So with that being said, I feel my skin, I believe, looks better than it did when I was 30. There's a lot of factors there, but my whole mission is to get women to feel confident and beautiful enough without covering up their faces with makeup, foundation, concealers. I personally have never liked the feel of foundation or makeup on my skin. I don't wear it. If I'm desperate, I'll find a good mineral powder and use that for special occasions. But for the most part, I don't wear makeup. I don't like the feel of it on my skin, and I've been very sensitive to it over the years. So anyways, in a service, I would also continue down the throat, the neck, and the décolleté, moving toward, again, the lymph system. The idea with the ultrasonic is that it helps to stimulate regeneration of skin cells. It does a lot of things. I'm not the scientist. I wish I was a little more articulate sometimes when it comes to it, but it feels good. It works because I'm, 65. It's one of the best, I think, modalities for improving your skin, working on reversing the effects of aging and sun damage. And it works. So with that, I hope to see you and touch your face.